The equal sign is gone, and instead that is called an inequality. Which inequality is that? Skylar? Don't know? Right?
Greater than.
It's not a greater than?
Less than.
So the other one's less than. Here's how you tell. Take your left hand, put it down on your paper. Left hand on your paper flag, and that forms a less than sign. Got it? That's how you know. Okay, now if there was an equal sign there, stop. If there was an equal sign, what would you do first to solve that equation?
You would subtract 1.
Subtract 1, so let's do that. Subtract 1, subtract 1. So now we have 2x is less than 6. Okay, somebody else? What would we do next?
Oh,
Okay.
wait, oh man, we have to divide by 2, right?
Right, good job. Divide both sides by 2.
I did that on the test.
And we get x, that's good, is less than 3. Now what's going to be a little different now is I want you to take your ruler, and underneath here we're going to make a number line, not very long. Put arrows at both ends. And I'm going to put a 3 in the middle, and a 2, and a 4. So when you do this, put this number in the middle, and then give me one number on each side of it. Okay, somebody give me something that will make that true. What do you think, Rain Man? Give me an x that would work for that. So you can give me a number.
2.
Okay, you guys, is 2 smaller than 3?
Yes.
Okay, so that's good. Somebody give me something else. Go ahead.
1.
1 is good. 1.
Negative 4.
Negative 4.
Negative 3,728.
How about negative 1 million?
Yep,
Agree? So everything to the left, make it true. How about 3? Is 3 smaller than itself?
no.
Okay, so here's what you do. When you have just a less than sign or just a greater than sign, you put an open circle, it's called right here. So everybody put a circle like this, is empty in the middle. And then you guys said everything that works goes to this way. So now we're going to shade right on top of the number line to the left. And that's how you graph these. Does that make sense to everybody? Because there's a lot more than one answer now, isn't there? In fact, there's half of infinity. Only half of it.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
So like whenever we want to graph these, we just circle the number that's on there.
We'll do a couple more so you can see some different ones, okay? Alright, everybody okay with number 1?
Yep.
Okay, we're going to try another one here together and look at a couple things. Okay, number 2. Well, let's make it look like this. Let's say that we have x over 2 minus 4 equals negative 6. Okay, need some help on this. What do I do to both sides first? I'm going to go all the way to the back to Sarah.
You add 4 to 4 and 6.
Good. Okay, Sarah, what's left after she does that?
X over 2
Yeah,
equals negative 2.
good. Now guess what I want you to do? I want you to change that equals to a greater than or equal. Make that top one into a greater than sign. Now I gotta get rid of that bar, don't I? So Jacob Cook, what do I do?
You multiply by 2.
Nice job. Multiply by 2 on both sides, and we get x is greater than or equal to negative 4. Okay, go ahead and draw another number line. Anybody lost on this part? Okay, what I did was I did this like a regular equation. I forgot to put the greater than sign in there, so that's why I asked you to add that later.
Why do you do that?
Why did I? Because that's the way you're going to get your problems today. All your problems today are going to have greater than signs or less than signs. And that one's a greater than or equal.
Why did you have this change it then?
Because I made a mistake when I started it. I should have
Also,
put the
none
greater
of
than.
the things are going to actually look like that.
None of them will look like an equals. Yeah, they will.
With the line underneath them?
This means greater or equal. It could be either one. You okay now? Alright, now draw a number line.
Oh.
Whit, are you okay now?
Yep.
Alright, so we're going to draw a number line going across again. And we're going to put a negative 4 in the middle. And we're going to put a negative 5 here and a negative 3 here. Alright, now this one, somebody give me something that is bigger than -4. Bigger than -4. Ryan? -2 is? -3. Everything to the right, isn't it? Now, go ahead and put a circle on -4. Now here's the question. -4 is not bigger than -4, but is -4 equal to -4? It is. So when you see this equal sign in, you color this circle in. Because that means it counts. And what Emily Kate said this year, she said she imagines that this little equal sign's a crayon, and she picks the crayon up and she colors her circle in. And if there is no crayon, see that? There's no equals there, then she leaves it what? Empty. That's how she remembers, and that's a good way to do that. Okay, now you guys said shade this way, and so right now I'm going to shade this way. And I'm going to darken my arrow in, make sure that I can tell that you're shading. Make shade right on top. That makes sense to everybody? You got questions on that? Okay. Riley? Who's no? Zach, what's your question?
Why are you shading it in that way?
Oh, okay, because we'll pick a number like this. Let's say, is 0 this way? Agree?
Yes.
Is 0 bigger or equal to -4?
Bigger.
It's bigger, so that's why I shade it. I shade in everything that will make this true. There's a lot of numbers that will make that true. All the ones this way will make it true. You know, guess what? The ones this way, is -5 bigger or equal to -4? No, so you don't shade that in. Oh,
So like on our work today, once we find this, we have to draw a number line.
we're going to draw a number line for each one. Yep. Okay, that's number 2. Okay, here's number 3. 3 says this. Is that true or false?
True.
That's true. Okay, now I'm going to divide both sides by -2. Am I allowed to do that?
Yeah.
As long as it's the same thing. What you need, Raymond? What do you need Ryan for? Not right now. Not a good time. Okay, so let's do it. 6 divided by -2 is -3. Bring down the greater than sign. 2 divided by -2 is -1. Is this true? -3 bigger than -1.
No.
-3 is to the left, isn't it? They're smaller that way. So here's what happens. I'm going to write this. Do I like to write stuff?
No.
No, so if I write it, make sure you copy it down. Here we go. Right. When I multiply or divide, can you see this with the camera? Is that alright? Both sides by a negative, I must switch the inequality. And then you can kind of zoom in on that. Then Patrick can hit pause and get it all written down if he needs to. Yes?
When is Patrick gonna be there?
I don't know, it's changed to a different day now.
Oh,
There's
because
another person coming with chicken pox.
Correct.
oh, 'cause it's at the high school now too, isn't it?
No, it just said it doesn't have to do with the high school, not yet. Okay, so anyways, to go with this, just look at another one real quick from here. Let's say that I have, is -8 smaller than 2. Everybody agree? Now I'm going to multiply both sides by -2. Then I get that 16 is less than -4. Is that true?
No.
No, so I've got to switch that sign to the greater than. So do you see how you multiply or divide both sides by negative? You got to switch the sign. Go.
Well, why couldn't we just leave it like 6 is greater than 2?
Well, because I'll show you on the next one. Alright? I'm just getting you the idea here, now I'm going to show you an equation, and then we'll probably be mostly done. Yes?
What if more and more kids come in with chicken pox? Would anything happen?
Most of you won't because you've gotten the shot for it, so you can't get it.
I don't know, just get
Actually,
Or you've already had it. Some kids have already had it, so you usually don't get it twice.
I've never had it.
You got a shot?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're okay. You had the vaccine. Okay, so here's number 4. And 4 says this. Okay, who can tell me what to do to both sides? We okay?
Yeah.
Alright, what do we do to both sides, Ryan?
Subtract 5.
Okay, subtract 5, subtract 5. Bubba's got a bad attitude, so we bring his bad attitude down. Less than or equal to 1 minus 5 is negative 4. What do we do to get rid of his bad attitude, Abby? What do we do? Okay, so divide by negative 1 and divide by negative 1 because there's really a 1 in there. So x, we divided by negative 1, so what do we have to do to our sign?
Flip it.
We have to remember to flip it. So Shelby, that's where it comes in. Okay? Sometimes you have to flip it.
You have to flip it.
When you multiply or divide both sides of the equation by a negative number, it doesn't matter if this one's negative, it's only the one on the bottom is negative. With me? Some people get confused on that. Okay, so here's 4, and I got to put a 3 in and a 5 in. Alright, this is for Chloe. Chloe, open circle or close circle? You need to get a picture of Sarah back there. I'm just kidding.
I'll do it.
Yeah, next time when she goes down like that, just kind of like that, you can get a picture of her. Okay, Chloe, go ahead.
I need to shade it in.
Okay, closed in circle, and which way do I shade? To the left or to the right?
Right?
How many think it's to the right? How many think it's to the left? How many have no idea? Oh, good, I like honest people. What things are bigger than 4? Where are the things that are bigger than 4?
Oh, you got it
To the right.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's how you think of it. Okay, last thing we have to do. Number 5. I want you to graph 2 is equal to x minus 3. Not equal, sorry. Less than or equal. Okay, so what's the first thing you're going to do to both sides? You're going to add 3. Go ahead and do it, and then cut the camera just for a minute. And then